What's up, guys? Shot from the comfort of the car. I wanted to share with you a message, and I think this message needs to really be brought forward. A lot of people, when they discuss motivation and they discuss all of these things, they don't give you the raw, real part of it. You have to do the things that you want to do. You have to do them. Now, with motivation, everybody wants to get going. Everybody wants to get going, but very few people go. You know, we like to think that life is about waking up in the morning and the sun shining down on our shoulders. You're going to have a great day. Yes, that is a very possible thing. But there's going to be some days where you wake up and you're not going to want to do anything. You're not going to get out of bed. You're not going to want to go to the gym. You're not going to want to do the things that you have to do at work. Whatever the case may be, you're not going to want to do those things. Those are the days that you have to make your best day. Those are the days that you have to look at yourself in the mirror and not allow yourself to be your own worst enemy. Everybody has bad days. From the most successful to the least successful, every single person has bad days. But what you do with those bad days will ultimately dictate how far you will go. Now, I'm a huge believer in, life and following your dreams and doing the things that you want to do in your life. But with that, you have to understand that you're going to have days that aren't great. You're going to have those days. Dealing with those days and pushing through those days will help you tremendously and will honestly help you get to your dreams, get to your goals, get to whatever the case may be a lot faster. Now, I love to use me for an example because I spend a lot of time with myself. There's days that I don't want to go to the gym. There's days that I don't even want to get out of bed on, especially on Sundays when I'm sore and I'm tired and I've had a long week. There's days that I don't want to get out of bed to go to the gym, and I have to push myself through that. Now, if you listen to the Strength podcast, I talked about this a little bit. There was a day when I was dieting down for Team U, where I got my pro card, where I really did not want to get out of bed. And I was, there was so many things going on in my life besides me dieting, and besides the struggles that go along with competing and dieting down, and the workouts are so intense. And my grandmother was diagnosed with cancer. My mom was rushed to the hospital. I had to move 3 times, and thank God for my friends. But those things were wearing on me, where I wouldn't even, sometimes I'd wake up in the morning, I'd be so upset. Just getting out of bed, I was upset at myself, at the world, at everything. And I remember one Sunday, I woke up and I did not want to go to the gym. The last place I wanted to be is in the gym. And I finally, after, milling around all day, about noon, I finally got up and I made it to the gym. And I sat down in the car, started driving, and I'll never forget this. I passed by a cemetery. And in this cemetery was a lady. And I just noticed, I just looked over and noticed. And what a coincidence, I'm in the car. So I looked over and I saw her, and she was dressed to the nines. Probably it just came from church. It is Sunday. Probably just came from church, and she was standing over a tombstone. And I'll never forget that image. And it looked like she was talking to the tombstone. I'll never forget that image. And it struck me. Right then it struck me. She would probably give anything that she owns to see that person that's in that grave just one more time. Anything that she owns. And they would probably give anything that they own just to see her one more time, just to hold her, just to hug, just to share a moment. And here I am, complaining about the thing that I get to do, that I love to do. And I'm allowing life to beat me instead of me beating life. And that moment right there really defined and changed my outlook to push me forward and to push me into ultimately getting my pro card. Now, not everybody gets those types of moments in their lives, and not everybody gets to see those things, but you can do whatever you want to do with your life, and you can change the outcome to your destiny. I'm a firm believer in that, and you can make it amazing, but you have to do. Motivation isn't enough. Doing is what you must accomplish. Doing task every single day. Laying your brick every single day. That, my friends, will get you to where you want to be. So if this video helped you, please hit that like button. It'll help out tremendously. Don't forget to subscribe. And if there's anything else that you would like for me to film or like for me to cover, just voice it below. Voice your comments and concerns below as well. Any little bit helps, guys. Thank you very much. Peace.